Welcome back for another video. It's Eharbad, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, we have none other than this Deck of Fate event here for Gwendolyn the Silent. And the approach I've taken is I pulled all of my Primal Shards, all 20 of them, during the 2x Primal that ended, what was about a day and a half ago, and we still have the last remaining bits of 2x Sacred, which I will do in this video. Before we jump into the 2x Sacreds and talk about exactly how many of those shards we're going to pull and what strategy we're going to employ, let's jump over to, I recorded on my mobile the Primal Shard pulling, so I can press play. Basically, we have 40 cards to get Gwendolyn the Silent. I think I just went through the skills really quickly. I think Gwendolyn's going to be pretty good as a Hydra option, and also with 2 AoE abilities, decent for some kind of provoke or curse set in Hydra, potentially a stun set in City of Sintranos, the Cursed City. In one of the rotations we might come across, she might be pretty handy there. Now, we need, 40,000 points to guarantee getting her, and we're going to do the first 20 Primal Shards will get us 16,000 points, which means we could finish the rest with 16 Sacreds to guarantee it. Equally, if we get 2,000 points from Mystery Shards and Dungeon Divers, we only need 15 Sacreds. Now here are the first 10 Primals, and you can see we've pulled 3 epics and 7 rares. Decent start, not too terrible. Endner is new for me, and I believe is part of the Mythical Fusion, so that's pretty good. Then, unfortunately, our second set of 10 was all rare. So, however many months Primals have been in the game, I've never pulled a single Primal. I even took a screenshot of it. I was so disappointed with what happened. Yeah, 10 rares straight off the bat as the second 10. So like I said, never pulled a single Primal before this event. And yeah, what more to say, really? Never pulled one before, and we're pretty disappointed, obviously. But these things happen, right? We are going to go back and try and save up some more Primals. I probably will do a bit more live arena, because I know there's some Primals we can get from there. And I actually need to start getting the bonus stats, really, to push in a couple of areas. Really, Fire Knight hard to really get that stage 10 team consistent, which it currently isn't. I'm trying to get the speed team to be consistent. It isn't for me, so I think I do need those bonus stats. And also I want to push Hydra for Hydra Clash damage. Now, what was I going to say? So, Deck of Fate. I have actually got an extra 2,000 points coming in from the Dungeon Diver and Mystery Shard pulling, so that has been a success, which means maximum we need 22,000 more points coming from the from the Sacred Shards, of which we get 2,000 per shard. So that's only 11 shards we need to pull maximum, which is pretty good going. Having pulled, I think I said 20 and 16. It actually would have been 10 Primals and 16 Sacreds, or 20 Primals and 12 Sacreds. And obviously I managed to get 1 Sacred's worth. So maximum Sacreds we'll need to pull is 11. Now, if we jump over, I did a little bit of maths just for the fun of it. It could be I made a mistake here. It's been many years since I did this kind of statistics, looking at combinations and permutations. But essentially, I looked at, if we want 14 sets of fragments, this is what I've been told there are 14 out of the 40. So basically I've said we hit the champion fragments, there's a 1, basically like a binary. If we miss, then it's a 0. So obviously the minimum number of trials to get all 14 would be 14 cards flipped, which has an extremely low probability of occurring. And then obviously you can see as we get to 40 trials, it becomes a probability of 1, which means it's 100%, so it's guaranteed. But you can see actually the probability only becomes realistic really around 36 onwards. So getting anything less than, say, 35 cards needing to be flipped is really unlikely. So there's a very high chance you'll end up having to go most of the way, pretty much complete the event. You can see the probability tends up to 1, and I did 1 minus probability just because for the fun of it. But anyway, that is that. So you can see what, depending on which, what number of cards you had to flip, you can see how lucky you got. Which I don't know. 31 cards is the equivalent of pulling a legendary in 2x, so it's 1%. Anyway, just a little bit of fun. I don't know if anyone will really care, but that's what we're going to do. So what we are going to be doing is summoning a sacred and then flipping a card back and forth. I do kind of want to pick up these 2 legendary tomes as well. To be honest, it would be probably well worth doing. And I know people hate it when I do this on Deck of Fate, but to avoid adding an additional level of RNG where I'm randomly clicking all over the place, this has already been pre-randomized by the game. So, there is no more or less probability that I'm going to hit 3 in a row or that I'm going to get all of the fragments by clicking randomly, as there is just starting at the top or the bottom and just going sequentially. So I do it sequentially to take out any element of disappointment on my side if I end up getting, like 2 of the say epic cards and then I click the next one and it's not. Now, if I was clicking randomly, then I would take some responsibility for the decision. But this way, I'm just taking it out of my hands. And I prefer that. It's a psychological thing because mathematically it doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's crack on. We got 5 so far. We are 1 set of fragments, 2 sets of fragments, and just keep clicking. We've got 3 in a row of this and a 4-star chicken. And we'll just keep clicking all the way through. We got first one of those legendary tomes. That's pretty nice. Got another 3 in a row. 6-star, what do you call it? Chaos or epic. Keep clicking all the way. Clicking, and we are out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragments so far. We've clicked 18 cards. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I don't know if it's above or below rate, but what I'm going to suggest we do, probably we'll pull 5 sacreds and then come back. I don't want to click every single time. Let's do something that's more realistic. So 5 sacred. I was straight in with a legendary, but it is a dupe. It is a dupe Tatura. But what does that give us on Faction Guardians? Oh, we're so close to the 10 speed. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm starting to max some of these out. I've got 10 on Dwarf, 8 on Demon, really low on Ogrin and Hawk, but 8 on High Elves and 10 on Bannerlord. So slowly getting there. Right, 4 more. Let's see if we're going to get a bit luckier than we did on the Primals, and we are getting lucky. That's new, a big un. Very good champion for certain sort of progression content. I do like this A3, and to be honest, the A2 is very strong. Has been used as a nightmare farmer. Doesn't really get that much playtime anymore. But again, the reason I'm happy with this is I think Ogrin attack magic, if you get some kind of cursed city that requires this setup, Big Un is one of the best in the business. So, really can't complain. 2 legendaries and 2 shards. This is 3 in a row. Oh my god. After that shocking Primal Shard luck, we're now getting the content creator luck of 3 sacreds, 3 legendaries. Limit the Fool. I didn't actually go for the fusion, so it's not a dupe for me. And given one of the rooms that I'm stuck on, this is actually quite a big pull. If we go to Curse City, hard, and we look at S14, is Timid not available? No, he's not. I thought he was. Never mind. For some reason, I thought Timid was in this, but he isn't. That's not a big pull because in the 3 rooms that I'm currently working towards, we've got CVC tomorrow, so I'll be able to do these ascensions, and I'll try and get the masteries going. Similar here, I've got another 6-star, another 2 6-stars here. Level these up. I'm going to give it a go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done, but I'll definitely give it a go. And I also leveled up Lockwain to 6-star as well. For some reason, I thought Timit was in this condition, but he isn't. So not quite as a good pull as I thought. Never mind. Anyway, back to epics. That's more normal. All of that little bit of excitement of 3 legendaries in a row probably ended. Farrakhan, very good champion, but I do already have 2 copies built up, so I don't really need the next one. Right, let's go, and we got 2 blue in a row. Hopefully a 3rd blue. No, but look, 4 fragments in a row. And people who say you shouldn't click sequentially because there's no way that things are going to line up for you. Well, there you go. 4 fragments in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. And that's what I say about it's all random. It doesn't matter. Actually, how many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 of the 14. There you go. In this one row in the middle. That's absolutely ridiculous. And look at that. That's obscene. Oh, so funny. I think that's it. I think we've got all of the fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, we're missing 1 more set. Let's pull another 2 sacreds. That will get us those next 4. And yeah, this makes it more fun, doesn't it? I hope it does. Another legendary. Oh, this is ridiculous. Gamuran is unfortunately a dupe, but I think that gives me my first dupe in the faction. And another epic. There are a couple of epics that I really want, but Morag being one of them, and then really any of these. I don't have a second copy of Delaja. I don't have an Ilsenia. I don't have an Eshma. I need a second copy of this dwarf here. Don't mind sacrificing. Don't mind. So really, it's whatever you call her. Can't remember off the top of my head. So any of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 epics, very happy to get. Even Lockwain. I think I called it Lockwain, but I meant Ambassador. But anyway, whatever. So there's a number that would work nicely, but that's not happening so far. Click again, see if we get. We got the other legendary tome, so that's good. We've got both of the legendary tomes now, and we just need 1 more set of fragments. We'll do a single sacred. Click 2, sacred, click 2. That's what we're going to do. Giscard, not the epic we need. Click and click. Got another chest. We're only getting the small chests at the moment, though. On the rarity, we're going to have to do another sacred. I could see me having to go all the way to the end. I bet that last set of fragments is right at the end. Jareg, pretty decent champion. Has been a little bit power crept. To be honest, there we go. We now have, I believe that's all the fragments. And it's just, well, we've got what? No more points. Four cards left. Let's just double check. Yeah, we have 100 fragments that we can save for CVC. And then the only other thing we need to check is on the guaranteed rewards. There's 2 legendary tomes. We've got those. 2 5-star chickens. Have we got the chickens? Doesn't look like it. So it means there's probably 2 5-star chickens there. We've got the 400 coins. We have anything else of value? 100 gems. We got that. We got the 100 gems. Got the 2 legendary tomes. I think there's just 2 5-star chickens. And I think, no, we got one of them there. We got both of them, actually. Sorry, I was blind. Wonder what was listed as the epic then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was just champion fragments. So it's very hard. Unlikely you're going to get triple epic in a row. Like, that means this is like extremely unlikely you're ever going to get that. But anyway, we managed to get 3 of these. We didn't get really the nicest stuff. I think we got that. Got the Chaos Ore, the chicken, and the Soul Stone. I'd have happily taken the energy or the gems, but didn't happen. I would say this, therefore, is not worth 2 more sacreds. We've got pretty lucky. We pulled 3 legendaries, which is kind of obscene. And I would say that is going to be us done. I don't think there's any reason to go any further. In terms of new, we've got the Bannerlord's Timid, HP-based force, decent champion, but not great. I mean, I didn't bother going for the fusion, so that tells you what I think about him. Big Un is also new, and none of the epics were new. So there we go. Didn't get any of the epics we wanted. Didn't get any of the legendaries that we needed for Cursed City either, which would have been like Danag, Killian, Shiramani, these kind of champions. But we did get 3 legendaries. We did get 2 of which were new. So I don't think we got any other faction guardians to be done. Didn't I say something about Shadowkin? Yes. There we go. Who did I get then? I got 4 legendaries. Oh my god. The luck was so extreme, I managed to forget an entire legendary during the space of this video. Remarkable. Anyway, I would have happily given up all of those legendary luck to have pulled a mythical just for the fun of it, or one of the champions I actually need to progress. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm always pretty neutral about these things. Luck comes and goes. And you just keep plugging away, keep doing the right thing, and eventually these shards will come good. We're going to try and probably use them a bit more aggressively this year than last year. So I wouldn't expect 2024 to be shard accretive for me. I am going to be summoning more than I have previously because we now have things to chase, basically. There's content that we currently can't beat, although I feel like I might be able to clear one of these 3 rooms. Probably S19, now that I've ranked up all these champions. If this comp doesn't work, I might get a reviver up to 6-star in Kinagashi. But I want to try it like this first. It will mean I'll have to re-gear Nullhorn, who's currently in a bit of an awkward build, which anyone who looks at this probably knows why I've built him that way without me needing to say. But for those who are unsure, it is Shogun, which I don't really farm anyway. So I just hate spending silver on re-gearing. But anyway, I'm going to give this a go. We'll probably, to be honest, Feign not ideal for this, but I'll probably end up going Stun, Frost, Bolster, and Feign's already in damage dealing Relentless. I'll probably just leave her in that. I would like really more than 1 stun set, if I'm truthfully honest, and probably someone in Savage, but I just don't have. The reality is I don't have Morag, and Morag would have been the main damage dealer, and all the best clears have Morag in play. But people have done it without Morag. So there's 1 clear without Morag, another clear without Morag, another clear without Morag. So it is doable. I think I have the champions to make it work. Do I have the gear? I don't know. We'll find out. But that's the one I think that's most likely I can clear. The other two, I'm definitely missing key champions, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Right? That's the way we roll. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do, as usual, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.